What's up, everybody? It's your man Gillis the Kid. I'm back with another phone review. This time I'm going to be revisiting the BlackBerry KEYone. This phone came out in April of 2017. Everybody was excited, especially all the BlackBerry fans, because BlackBerry, they haven't had a phone out in a while. But they're not as popular as they used to be back in the old days. But this is it. This is the BlackBerry KEYone. The company did go Android. They are still kicking, and this is what they came up with. It's pretty it's not too heavy, but it does have some weight to it. It's got like a four, I think this was like a 4-inch display, if not a 4.5-inch display. And as you can see, it's got the iconic keyboard. It's touch capacitive too. So all you had to do was like swipe back and forth on the keypad, and you can like move everything. This is what the app tray looked like. It had a nice dark mode to it. And a lot of people don't know that BlackBerry still make phones. This was actually the last phone that they make, but the company that makes BlackBerry now is called TCL, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this phone has 32 gigs of storage with 3 gigs of RAM. There's also a version that has 64 gigs of storage and 4 gigs of RAM, but I believe only India got that one. And right here, they got the power button on the left-hand side. Some people complained about that. On the right, you got your SIM card slot with the volume up and down buttons. And then there's the convenience key. Some people map it to like a camera. The convenience key was supposed to be, you just map something to the button and you hit it once. You know, convenient. And then it had something really cool. It had like an edge screen to it. So you would swipe over, and then you can maybe like look at your contacts, or your calendar. Samsung had something like this too. It was basically called an edge screen. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Something that they threw in there. And it works just like all the other Android phones. Swipe down for notifications. And there's your app tray. Right here, it had a back button. And you can open your different apps. So if I opened up, let's see. So, yeah, I can open up the weather app. Had a pretty vibrant display too. It was LCD. But you can open your apps just like that. And you can close it, you know. There was like a close all button too. It had a pretty decent camera. So if you look at the camera, I believe it was a 12 megapixel camera with a 8 megapixel camera on the front. So as you can see, you know, this camera, it wasn't half bad, especially if you're upgrading from like a LG K30 or something like that. So BlackBerry, they did up their game just a little bit. The processor wasn't too crazy. I think it was a Qualcomm 635, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was definitely the 600 series chipset. So it's not going to be crazy fast. And then on the back, this was one of my favorite. It had like a little grippy feel to it. So it was like rubberized. And then you had, you know, whatever carrier you had, there was the logo. And there's the BlackBerry logo right there. And then they had the 12 megapixel camera with the LED flash on the back. So as far as design goes and the way this feels, it was absolutely amazing. And like I said, the battery lasts pretty much all day. BlackBerry was always known for their excellent call quality and pretty good battery life. And of course, you have your keypad here. One of the other cool features was they put the fingerprint scanner in the space bar right here. So if the phone was cut off, all you had to do was press on the space bar, and that was your fingerprint scanner. So that was pretty cool to me to put that there. good placement on their end. And then up top, you had the 3.5 millimeter jack. It was kind of awkward though. You had to put the headphones in from the top. Some people like it like that. And then on the bottom, it did have USB Type-C. There's the microphone and the speaker right there on the bottom right. But there you have it. That's the BlackBerry KEYone. If you're a BlackBerry fan and you want to get rid of the old devices that's maybe not supported anymore, grab the KEYone. You can probably get it for maybe $200 or $300, if not less. But I'll drop the rest down into the description. I did do a full review on this phone, and I liked it. It's not bad at all. So, especially if you're coming from one of those entry-level devices that only have maybe like 8 gigs of storage. If you still want to try this out, you know, you'll get a really good deal on it. But that's the BlackBerry KEYone. They do have unlocked versions too. Let me know what you think. Are you still a BlackBerry fan or not? My name is Gillis the Kid, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.